Hey, good morning, YouTube. Welcome back. Another video. Of course, I just woke up because y'all know I don't really be having a bonnet on my head, but I was really trying to go back to sleep. It's like 8. Yeah, it's like 8 o'clock, 8:30. I'm in Atlanta, so technically back home for me it's like 7 something. But yeah, in a hotel chilling. I've been kind of under the weather. I sound probably a little nasally to y'all, but shoot, I just took my vitamins and I was gonna go to sleep because the best times for absorption is between the hours of 7 and 11. So that's the best time to take, soluble vitamins to boost your immune system, help your immune system, things of that nature. I'm so glad that I feel a lot better. Well, that's just part of having an immune system. You get sick and, you got these, some of these people out here who are just, oh my gosh, COVID-19 and this version and that version and this variant and that variant. And it's just like, look, I don't know about y'all, but if a belch comes up, then it's just gonna come out. If I got to fart, then goddamn it, it's just gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, there's just certain you can't control a sneeze. You can control where it goes as far as like sneezing in your arm or looking down and not just sneezing on people and in their face. You know what I'm saying? Common sense shit. But yeah, motherfuckers just like, look. I guess the best thing I could say is that the fact that like most of like my supervisors and coworkers are vaccinated is me being sick. I don't even like using the word sick, y'all. I deleted it from my vocabulary word. I don't really even know what it means because the entire time I just was like, man, I'm healed, I'm whole, I'm healthy, I'm healed, I'm whole, I'm healthy. Just meditating on those words. Of course, you do have to do common sense things. Faith without works is dead. So I had to go get vitamins. I had to eat fruit in the morning, like 3-4 oranges. At least that's what I did the last like 2 days. And this shit just cleared up like instantly with 2 vitamin C pills that are about, that's like 2,000 milligrams, in a day. You ain't got to worry about, overdosing or nothing like that because your system's automatically going to just, pee it out or poop it out, one of the two. But your body takes what it needs and utilizes it. So I already took my vitamins. I'm just laying down, happy to be able to just sleep in. So I thought all these ideas was going through my mind that, hey, you finally got a day off. Make YouTube videos. I'm sure, the audience, they miss you. They probably want to hear what you got to say. So, but basically the topic that came to my mind, I talked to like a few friends about it, but it was just, again, these are nothing more than my thoughts and opinions. I would say my thoughts because my feelings really have nothing to do with this topic. It was a thought that popped in my mind, and then I just been dwelling on it or thinking about it these last 2 days. Like I said, I'm out here in Atlanta, so I'm out here in Fruitville, right? Fruitville meaning Gayville. There's a lot of gay motherfuckers here. I have nothing against the gay community at all. This is just my opinions about y'all, folks. If you're gay and you happen to watch this, come across it, because one of my friends was like, oh, they're going to fruity pebble you to death or make a video on your video. Man, look, I don't give a fuck. Everybody is allowed to have an opinion. So my thing is, how come I can't have an opinion about what I think about gay people, but gay people could have their opinions on, anything? What type of world are we fucking living in? America's all soft and shit. You don't tell me what I can and can't say. If you don't like profanity, don't watch my channel. If you have a problem with me making fun of Jesus in the church, don't watch my channel because I don't believe in the bullshit no more. So, I mean, what are some other disclaimers? Basically, shit, I'm gonna do me. And if you don't like how I say it or how I deliver the message, that's your problem. It's my channel. I'm gonna talk the way I want to talk. I'm gonna, do me. I try to keep my videos short, but hell, when I get on a roll, I'm just on a roll. And either you want to actually listen to it or you don't. Either you actually have the brain capacity to keep up or you don't. And that's okay because we all on different levels of life. I look at people like roses or flowers. Some flowers, bloom sooner than others. Some flowers die faster than others. Some flowers stink. Some flowers smell really good. Some flowers are beautiful. Some are ugly. I mean, it's all about your perception, basically. But yeah, I mean, that's what the hell it boils down to. Perception. So I can't, I could say something, but I will never know how a person will receive it or how they will, be, whether they will be receptive of what I'm saying or not. But anyways, this is a conversation I had with my coworkers. I'm the only girl, so it's all men. Nothing new to me. Just one of the homies with the homies. Shit, that's how I look at it. But they keep me laughing, so, and, yeah, so the topic that I wanted to comfortably talk about while I'm snuggled up, these hotel pillows is banging, y'all. I want to steal them. Nah, I'm not going to steal nothing, but, I really do need to order, some pillows like this because these mugs are comfortable. Anyways, so the topic that I was going to talk about today, right, was, my opinions. And feel free to share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And, give me feedback on your thoughts, whether you're gay, you're straight, you're trans, you're whatever. I frankly don't care. Again, this was nothing more than just a thought that popped up in my head. And I just got to thinking, what if this is the case, right? So the thought that came up in my head is that being gay is a hobby. It's a hobby like playing the guitar. Sometimes you want to play the guitar, sometimes you don't. Some guitars are just some guitars are lifelong. Some hobbies are short-lived, some hobbies are lifelong, And so it was just like, well, what you mean being gay is being a hobby? Well, what I mean is, right, this is just my logic and my mindset of where I'm coming from. Because, I understand that there's gay people out there who love to say, oh, I was born this way. Well, I don't think at fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years old, you knew what sex you wanted to be or who you wanted to fuck. Because at that age, you shouldn't even know about sex or none of that shit anyway. But what era were you born in? Who fucking knows? Because, if you had neglectful parents, absent parents, you're going to get into some shit. That's just kids. But, so, I had thought that it was being a hobby because, I noticed they call them bisexual, but they dabble with the same sex and then they dabble with the opposite sex. And this is for men or women, right? But then it's weird because it's like, how come the actual lesbians and the actual gay people, like gay guys, don't like, bisexual people? Supposedly, Chappelle had made a joke about it, how there's lesbian, gay, trans, and basically a person that represents each letter in their acronym. And nobody liked the B, the bisexual person or whatever, because apparently they're just too nasty where I guess they're fucking everybody, right? Because they like both sexes or whatever. To me, I just think, you know, that whole category of alphabet people is just, it's a hobby, because the trannies, they still have their dicks, right? But they have boobs, and they want to look like a girl with the makeup, the hair, the boobs, and the butt, and I guess they take hormone shots or whatever. Now, don't get it twisted. I've talked to trannies before, and I do know bisexual and gay people or whatever. Of course, I didn't ask them what they thought about this because they know how I feel. You respect me, I respect you. You want to be friends, we could be friends. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I just feel like to get along, respect has to be a core value, loyalty, you know what I'm saying? And I can dig a tranny or a gay person or whatever, especially when they're honest with themselves. Because if you're honest with yourself, you can be honest with the world around you, and you can live a more happier, fulfilled life because you're not in the closet, in self-denial, basically. Like people who are on the down low, I don't trust them, and I don't like them fuckers at all, because you are too pussy to just be who the fuck you are, which is gay, And I just don't be understanding, why are you afraid to come out? Your sexuality is your sexuality. Now, this is another topic that I want to touch on, but it's still, so we're going to get back to me and why I think being gay is a hobby. But basically, right? Shit, I lost my train of thought. Oh, that's what I was getting at. Okay, so with the gay people and everything like that, it's like, okay, so you have two guys who are gonna be two dads to a kid, right? And then you have two moms who, are gonna be a mother to a child. Okay, so there's still this innate urge or biological need to raise a child or to nurture another soul into this existence, right? So wouldn't the definition of being gay, because two dicks cannot reproduce, two pussies cannot reproduce. So if a person is truly, 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 by definition, gay, like they say, then why do you want children? Why do you wish to adopt? Shouldn't you be wanting to embrace the life of zero children? Because sperm and sperm can't produce a baby. Egg and egg can't produce a baby. It will always take a sperm and an egg. It'll always take a man and a woman. Why? Because men will never produce eggs ever in fucking existence. And women will never ever produce sperm in fucking existence. So it will always 100% take XX and XY to create a possible another XX or XY person. Human being, boy, girl. Fuck you people about this gender neutral bullshit. No, I am a woman. I have periods. I bleed every month, these trannies and shit, you will never bleed. You will never have sperm shot in you and an egg fertilized and a human being grow in you for 9 months, and then you pop that motherfucker out. Okay? These are things that the trans people will never do. So you can identify as a fucking woman all you want, but you still got a dick, bro. I'm not trying to be in the bathroom and then first off, this is just what I hear a lot of the men say. As a truck driver, talking to other truck drivers, a lot of the men truck drivers hate using the men's restroom because there be piss and shit all over the place. I was talking to one of my coworkers about that. I was like, how the fuck y'all be peeing all on the back of the toilet and shit? Don't you hold your dick and pee? And I guess apparently when these fuckers get hard, they just zzz all over the goddamn place. And that's gross, because it's gross for the person that has to clean that shit up and the person who probably has to take a mean shit and wants to sit down. But whatever. I don't like public restrooms anyway. So, anyways, so that would be weird to me with all, because, like, apparently, I guess men are very boisterous in the bathroom with all this moaning and grunting when I guess they be shitting or whatever. Just, like, that's just what I hear talking to my coworkers. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm not trying to be, taking a shit or peeing and the person next to me over here, making all this goddamn noise. Like, shut the fuck up. Go home if you want to make all that goddamn noise. Like, the person next to you is not trying to hear all of that. And if you got to make all that noise to take a shit, something's wrong. You need to go get your colon looked at. You need to go to the doctor. Something's wrong. You shouldn't be doing all of that. I'm just saying, like, you better go get some kind of medicine to help push all that along, eat more fiber, something. Anyways, so I had asked a trans person, like, how do you consider yourself a woman, but you still got your dick and balls? And they were like, it's too expensive to get it cut off. And I guess to invert it from a dick to a vagina, however that would work. So in the meantime, I guess, like, taping their dick, like, rolling it, which I would imagine that would hurt. Like, your dick is supposed to, like, lay on your thigh. So for you to, like, actually roll it up like a what them damn candies called? Like a Fruit Loop? Damn, what's them damn, them damn, man, it was a very popular candy when I was a kid. Foot Long. It was a foot long. It came in a little pack. You open it up and it would unroll and it would be like a foot long candy. Anyways, if you was born in the 90s, you know what candy I'm talking about. I think they were called foot longs, or they were very fucking popular when Gushers came out. Whatever them damn candies is called. I don't eat candy like that no more. But yeah, some of them will, like, roll their dick up. And I'm just like, roll your dick up? Like, wouldn't that hurt? I mean, what if you accidentally see something you like and you get hard? Like, I just have a lot of questions. That's all. I'm more or less a curious person because, I'm not gay. I'm not trans. I'm not bi. I'm not none of that shit. So I don't know how the brains of these people work. And then I know when I was talking to some friends or whatever, they were like, well, if being gay is not a hobby, then, some people, they think it's a disorder or a mental illness, which once upon a time, I thought that it was too. But when I really think about it, there's some very functional gay people out there. I just think what it is that there's a lot of people who've been molested and raped as children. They suppress that trauma in the depths of their mind in the depths of their mind and their hearts, and they never truly dealt with it. So they feel confused. And you want to know why I think that? Because, I was like that at one point. I thought that I liked women or whatever. And come to find out, after I confronted my brother for being like a fucking pedophile and a child molester and shit like that, and like I got rid of all that fucking fear, guilt, and shame inside of my soul, I was set free. And shoot, I mean, don't get me wrong, I admire other women. Like, they may have pretty hair, their makeup may be nice, pretty smile, pretty, I don't mind giving another woman a compliment. And I mean, if she does have a fat ass or big titties, then I mean, shit, okay, that's the case too. But am I interested in rubbing my coochie against hers? Hell no. For what? If I want to rub my coochie against something, I can just take one of these pillows and masturbate on it. Or take my hand. Or go get Bob, my battery-operated boyfriend. That's the acronym I use. You know what I'm saying? Or just go get a guy, But, I mean, at the end of the day, that's just me. But I just feel like, like I said, so if it's not some kind of sexual trauma that resulted in this person being confused about them liking the same sex or not, you know what I'm saying? Because what's amazing to me is if I actually ask somebody, like, hey, do you really enjoy that? They'll pause and it'll be this long ass pause. And it's like, I'm waiting on the answer. And I take that long pause to be that they are confused or they actually have to think, like, do I like dick? Do I like pussy? I have a dick. I have a pussy. Do I really like what I do? Because, to me, I feel like gay people, man on man or woman on woman, are just, extra freaky people. You like to get your nut off with the same sex. There's no judgment, even though, like, again, these are nothing more than just thoughts that came to my mind and I wanted to discuss it. I'm not attacking nobody. I'm not judging nobody. You know what I'm saying? These are just thoughts, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, because again, I know that there's people that's going to want to argue. I'm a Libra. And on top of that, I have my set thoughts. These people, they have their set thoughts. They could be like, well, I was born like this. And, whatever their argument for their personal beliefs or choices is, you know what I'm saying? And there's no need for them to seek validation from me. There ain't no reason for me to seek validation from them. But just like they created the words transphobic and homophobic, I think some of these motherfuckers are heterophobic. They, got a problem if you're straight. And it's just like, why do you have a problem with me being straight? You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect that you like the same sex, so respect that I don't. You know what I'm saying? And because I remember I was at this truck stop and this girl was eyeing me the fuck down. And she made me uncomfortable because she made me feel like a fucking piece of meat or like I was a naked ass stripper, you know what I'm saying, shaking my ass for some dollars or something. I don't know. She just made me feel strange. But she was just like, I just straight up told her, I was like, look, she had, basically asked me, like, was I into girls or whatever? And I was like, no. And so she was like, I was like, I think I told her I'm strictly dickly. And she was just like, well, noodles are straight until they get wet too. Y'all, that was the funniest fucking thing that chick, I was, in my mind, I was like, did this bitch just say this shit to me? But I died laughing because, she ain't wrong. Noodles are straight until they get wet. That's hilarious, And I was just like, man, that's funny, but bitch, no. I'm good. Like, you ain't got a real dick. I've had females try to talk to me. I got the dick in the trunk. Bitch, what? My nigga always gonna have his dick on him. Any place, anytime, anywhere, on the ready to go. The fuck you mean it's in the trunk, ho? The fuck? But that chick, she could never come back to my house bringing spirits in my house and the spirit is up there slamming doors and shit. You don't pay no bills in here. You and that motherfucker need to get the fuck out and never come back. But this was just a thought in my mind, that I just felt like, gay was just being a hobby because, there's a lot of gay people that want to have children. They want to have families. I would think the idea, if you're truly gay, that, that meant no procreation, which means it's just you and your life partner for life or whatever. No, just you and that person, like no family, meaning like no kids or, anything like that. But then the people who want kids, it's like, are you really gay? Because, the man-made Bible says, go be fruitful and multiply. So, you're doing something right. You're at least multiplying if you're having kids. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I just think being gay is being a hobby, And I say that because, like, basically, not being able to quote unquote procreate with your life partner of the same sex, that's basically like antichrist, against life, because you're not reproducing. But then it's just like, if you're gay and you're reproducing, yeah, you're more Christ-like, because you're actually procreating as you should. It's just you just like to get your nut off better with the same sex. Or, I don't know. Those are just some thoughts that just randomly came on my mind, and it was on my mind for like the last 2 days, like, because since I've been in the A, I've been seeing, a lot of, gay people, more so gay men than anything. And they're just like, in my mind, I wonder, do they envy women? And what I mean by that is, like, they be doing the most with the switching. Like, a real woman don't even switch like that. With the hand thing. Girl, what is all of that? Because real women don't even do all of that. Like, there's just things that real women don't do that these flamboyant ones feel the need to do. And so in my mind, I just be thinking like, again, there's no judgments. It's just, I want to understand, like, why the hell you feel the need to go put a bright ass tutu on and stand on the corner and twirl a baton? Like, are you doing it for money? Are you doing it just because? Like, do I have to guess the drug of the day? Like, is he smoking crack? Is he on meth? Is he on heroin? Did he pop some Xanax, some Percocets? Are you just high? Like, you got me playing the guessing game. Like, why the fuck you out here doing this shit? I don't know. But it was just a thought that was in my mind. Nothing more than that. And I clearly stated that it's nothing more than an opinion. But you know how people are. They're going to take what you say and run off with it in their own fucking direction. They're going to, we understand that nowadays in 2022, well, actually, it's really still 2021. But I don't celebrate 2022 until March 21st, because that is actually when the season of Aries starts, which is actually the mark of spring, which actually is the start of a new year. So I don't even understand why Americans were celebrating on the 1st. But if you want to know why, that's because they're doing nothing more than celebrating Janus, a two-headed demon, and they give praise to him on January 1st. So that's how we ended up getting New Year's on January 1st. Interesting facts when you learn shit. I don't celebrate none of these motherfucking demonic ass, ritual ass holidays. I'll enjoy my day off or enjoy time with family, friends, or whatever. But as far as celebrating and shit, donating my energy and my life force to it, fuck that. Nope. Because there's a lot of power in the power of belief. Whatever you believe in, you give it power. So, Jesus don't have my power no more. The church ain't got my power no more. Shit, the government. Well, I never trusted the government, but, there's a lot of things that I took my power of belief from. So that's just me conserving my energy, protecting my energy. But, yeah, that was just a thought on my mind, that, I think being gay is a hobby. Now, if you are gay, trans, or any of the, what I consider the alphabet, people, then, to me, I don't feel like you should be offended. I'm not yelling and screaming in the camera. I'm not attacking you in any kind of way. And I'm even putting this in here. So if you run off, I'll know whether or not you listen to just 5 minutes or whether you actually listen to the whole video. You know what I'm saying? You could tell whether a person truly has comprehension or not. There's a lot of motherfuckers that can read, but you don't understand what the fuck you read. You get me? So there's a lot of people with bachelor degrees, but they're fucking idiots. Don't mix intelligence with education, because if that's the case, Well, I'm proud of my species. I'm proud of my gods and goddesses out there, you know. And if you want to go by the title of Black, African American, or even Latino, then you keep going by the man-made 3D concepts. You're a god and a goddess at the end of the day. You can manifest whatever fuck it is you want in your life. You got the power to change your life. So, I'm proud of us. A lot of things that have been created in this world have been due to our brilliant minds. So, again, a lot of that didn't take education. It's just fucking natural intelligence. But yeah. Anyways, that was just all I wanted to talk to y'all about. I got a couple other topics. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. But anyways, I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.